Day 5 of 12 Days of Christmas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Nicole, aka SewGnar. Welcome to SewGnar Sewing Patterns channel. A lot of S's in that, SewGnar Studios. Anyways, today's video is of a business card holder. And this one is fun because you can add really cool edge coat. As you can see, I did this tortoiseshell cork. This is from Fabric Funhouse. It is discontinued. There might be some left. I'm not sure. I've just had a roll in my stash for a while, and Brandon requested tortoiseshell and hot pink edge coat. So this is what we have. The PDF download is available on my website. Be sure to use code FREEPATTERN, all caps. Oh my gosh, Drewzy's knocking stuff over. Free pattern, all caps, to make it $0. Otherwise, you will be charged $1, and you will be as happy as Drewzy is right now. Yeah, so let's get to it. Enjoy. For the slim business card holder, you're going to print out the PDF downloadable, or print out the downloadable PDF. And it comes with two pieces, but they are the same size, as you can see. So I just cut out the side that has the hole in it. And you can use this to mark your cutout box, or you can just simply measure. It's up to you. If you want to measure, you're going to measure 2 inches up from the bottom, 2 inches down from the top, and 1/4 inch from both sides, and cut this out. You just want to make sure that you don't overcut on your long edges. So I'm just going to cut down the center, and then I'll come back in with my scissors and snip those corners. Oh, but I can't see. You're just going to grab a sharp pair of scissors, snip into those corners there. Now, just like the other patterns, if you have a cutting machine, you can certainly scan in this PDF onto your scan and cut and create an SVG file, and your machine will cut this out for you, which will definitely make this a touch easier. But this one is not too fiddly, so I'm not super concerned with it. Just trim that away there. Okay. I'm going to take a lighter and burn all these inside edges. And now, because this inside edge is going to be used a lot for the business cards sliding in and out, I'm going to take my base coat and just apply a really thin, quick coat around this interior. So that way, when the wallet is being used a bunch, it doesn't shed or create any little peels of the cork liner. For this, you can also use Mod Podge or Aleene's Fabric Fusion Glue, really any quick drying glue that dries clear. Elmer's glue would probably even work. Totally up to you. You can also just leave it. You don't have to seal that inside edge, but in my experience, it will just help with longevity and just to keep it nice and tidy over time. And so I'm just wiping off any excess that I got over the edges. And then we're going to use glue. I'm going to be using Beacon Fabri-Tac. This is a really quick drying glue. I love this stuff. And I'm going to put a thin line all the way around the perimeter. You can also use 1/8 inch tape here, totally up to you. Or you can just clip it. You don't have to use anything, but it does help keep everything from shifting around when you're sewing it. If you want to, you can also put a piece of heat transfer vinyl down on this exterior piece, and it'll just be a cool, pretty thing to look at. But that vinyl in there makes it a bit stiffer, and it doesn't want to close. It'll take a lot longer for it to break in, but you can certainly do that. You can probably get away with putting a little piece of cotton back there, or
any thin material. So then you're not looking at the back of the cork, but I don't mind it. So now once you get the two pieces laid wrong sides together, we're going to go over to our machine and just stitch all the way around all four sides. Now I'm just going to use my rotary blade and my ruler and trim around all of the edges just to make sure that they're all nice and flush and straight. And then over time, this crease will train itself and it'll stay closed. And then I would at least do one coat of base coat or glue on the edge just to seal all the edges. But this type of piece would be really simple to complete the edge coating process and do several coats. Then you can do a nice fun pop of color on the edge. But if you do at least one coat, then it will stop it from fraying when it's being pulled in and out of a pocket or backpack or purse or what have you. And show you what it looks like when it has cards in it. Clean off my tool there real quick. So here's several cards. See, I have thick cardstock craft. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here are 10 cards right there. And then here are 10 cards for this side. And there you go.
Jersey and I hope that you enjoyed that video. Jersey's tail. And I hope that you enjoyed that video. Pretty straightforward, a lot of fun, really easy to do. And being able to do like the two different pieces, I think could provide a lot of combination possibilities, especially with the edge coat option. And you can also use heat transfer vinyl like I talked about in the video. You can see this one, it just wants to pop back open. I do think that with training, with a lot of use, it would eventually stay closed, but this is how it wants to rest. So I'm not sure, maybe it's this actual vinyl. I can see where the clear section is kind of no, never mind. I'm making that up. Don't listen to that. I don't ever work with heat transfer vinyl, in case you can't tell. This was my very first time, as a matter of fact. It was really cool. I think that this could be like really awesome on the inside of a toiletries case or something like that that has the opportunity to have spills in it. And I used my heat press and it adhered like that. So very cool material. If you've never tried it, definitely worth buying one little sheet of it. I got like a 12 by 12 or 14 by 14 sheet from Michael's, I think it was. And it's just been in my stash under the cork forever. And yeah, I got the bright idea to add it here. But I do think that it would be better on other projects. I'm not sure. I think because this one's glittery, it might be more, like, it might be thicker or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Any of you heat transfer vinyl heads, leave me a comment. Let me know if I'm way off base here. I probably am. I generally am, most things in life. And I hope that you enjoyed. Again, be sure to join my Facebook. Browse my shop for merch and other PDF patterns. And you can find all of those videos here on my channel. And yeah, you know all the drill, including be back here tomorrow for day 6.